Hello, hello, hello. Echo, echo, echo. Psh, psh, psh. Do, do, do. Airport action. Well, I'm talking to one person at the moment. Uh, that's the Munich. Oh, that's the Munich bound jet that I think is still attached. NACO 88. Is it NACO 88 or NACO 88? Screaming Emu. There he is, look. He knows his way around a Pratt& Whitney engine, doesn't he? Oh, 350 landing. Oh, here comes, this is my jet here, I believe. Um, he ain't got nowhere to park. He's going to go straight past, I think. Or is he going to wait? He's going to wait. Yes, he is. I think he's going to wait. Mind you, who's he waiting for? Because, oh, hold on, a Swiss jet. I think it might be the Swiss jet. Yeah, I think it might be. Okay, should we move over? Should move along there a little bit so I can see a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Screaming you. Already been away, RD, mate. Is he here? Is he here in London? I don't know. Maybe he is. Mark the Vicar. Big weight TV. Yes. This is what we're waiting for. All Pratt & Whitney powered jets here at these gates, folks. Pratt & Whitney 1100G. The geared turbofan. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk and discussion about these engines and the problems that they're having. It's not related to the gear system, the geared, which is like a fixed planetary gearbox. Been used in the past, I seem to recall. I've heard the word planetary gearbox before somewhere along the line. But you can see now those Pratt & Whitney engines, an absolute thing of beauty. I was also led to believe by somebody a long, long time ago that apparently these the blades are actually flexible, not massively flexible, but they do apparently flex at spool, I believe, or do flex for takeoff and then throughout the flight, and then obviously, but I don't know how much of that is true. I don't know. This is the A220 that you're looking at here, just going through their final startup checks, probably maybe waiting for pushback and start approval. You can see the tug just there at the front of it. He's ready to go, just waiting for the command from ground, or I'm just wondering, because obviously they get approval. Does the ground tug operator also hear that pushback approval, or does the pilot radio the captain or the pilot? Interesting that. Steve Yauti screaming. Okay. Tina Enfield, good afternoon. Joe may be busy Thursday. Yes, I am going to be busy. Potentially, I might be busy Thursday. However, I may not. If it means meeting somebody at AID, I'll always take the opportunity. My dad. Oh, okay. Afternoon all. Okay. Emu is going Thursday, so yeah, don't get many opportunities, do you? And I could quite easily cancel my appointment on Thursday. Another interesting development in the Anchorage plans, folks, which I will tell you about on. I can't really tell you that and say that and then not tell you. We basically extended Anchorage by one day. So we're going to be there on the Friday. as a standby option for something that we're hoping to plan. The thing is that with there's my plane. I'm waiting for that plane there, folks. The thing is that at this time of year there is the possibility and the visibility at Anchorage may be a little bit dodgy, but we'll just have to wait and see. Now I tell you what, even from in here, you do sometimes get to hear this thing howl from its start position when it's pushed back. Obviously, the startup is very quiet indeed with these beautiful engines. Man, look at that one. Look at, you can see that one a little bit closer there. Okay, she's just look at those blades with the titanium leading edge on the blade. Should have brought the thing, shouldn't I, Jilly? The old gimbal again. But yeah, I can see these. Obviously, the CFM LEAP engine is the here she goes. Blimey, jersey print. Sounds like terrible. Alfie, no, there is an option for the A320. All of British Airways fleet, for example, are powered by the LEAP engine, which is the replacement, the updated, highly updated CFM 56 engine. Wow, it's quite a long push, isn't it? I think they're going to push it all the way down and around. Look at that thing, man. Isn't she beautiful? Yeah, so there is an option for LEAP engines or Jake 67. He's a returning premium member. Welcome back, Jake. Good to see you, mate. The 220s, all 1500s, yeah. PW 1500Gs, yeah. There are different variants. I think there are 1100Gs on the. Sorry, I'd said 1500s, but they're 1100s. But I think yeah, they are 15. Well, 220s are 1500s, and maybe there's an 11, a 13, and a 15, I think. And there is the aircraft that we're waiting on. LH909. Anyone want to track me? So start up on these engines. Now you might get a bit of a as he pulls away, which is, as far as I'm led to believe by our channel pilot, Screaming Emu, that the departure from gate A16. There we go. Oh, it's changed then, obviously. Ian Prothero, first experience of a go around. Wow, how cool is that? Alfie. 7 years old, my Lufthansa. Thank you, Alfie. You have a dream airport you'd love to stream from, Evelyn. Mm, yeah, to be honest with you, I think, I don't know really. It's a hard one. I have to come back to you on that one. Because obviously, you know, depends if I'm airside or landside, doesn't it? Okay, listening out for the. So all those procedures are nearly completed. All he's got to do is unhook that tow bar. Literally, it is a tow bar. Couple of no, doesn't need any jacks on the hydraulic system. They do have a lift jack system. You can see the jack handle in the middle there to raise or lower the attachment for the undercarriage, for the front undercarriage. So he will now be in the process of talking with the pilot, and he will be disconnecting the brake pin, which when the brake pin is inserted by the ground operator, the so you can see him still holding the comms lead. So probably just still in the engine start process. You can see him looking at the number 2 engine. Looks like everything's fired up and nice. He'll then remove the lock pin. The lock pin, of course, means that the undercarriage cannot over rotate and snap, or under rotate, should I say. It's completely independent of the normal steering system. So he's folding up the comms lead now, and then when he walks away, he will show the. He's got a little. Oh, don't want to get that stuck in there, mate. You'd have to back up. Anyway, so we should be showing that blue tag, I think. Yeah, walk away, look back at the pilots, hold the tag up in the air to indicate to the pilots that they are free to go. Oh, okay, maybe not. I don't know why not, but there we go. Looks like he's got something hanging there, but I think that might be his comms lead. There you go. Did you hear that? Oh, don't have lock pins on the 220. It's a switch. Ah, there we go, screaming. That's the reason why then. It's a switch, is it? Wow, cool. That's pretty smart, isn't it? Where they bought that technology from, was that maybe, well, it wouldn't be from private aviation, would it? Because they're too low to have that. Just a flip of the switch next to the plugs for the headset steering on and off. Okay, wow, there you go. Simple, simple. Screaming the 190 has a switch too. Interesting. So did Bombardier take that from Embraer, or? There it is. And now we might even get a little howl from this one. Wow. Now you watch the crews jump all over this thing. You think the ants at Lisbon were anything to go by? This is the equivalent of the Lisbon ant. Oh, it's going in the other gate, isn't it? What was he waiting for then? Oh, for God's sake, mate! I thought he was coming in here. Oh, okay, somebody did just 16's down there. I thought it had changed gate. He's shut one of the engines down. He's running on number 2 on the number 1 engine. There's no seating down there, unfortunately, folks. And I'm hearing this morning that Boeing have, well, the Boeing workers have agreed unanimously, albeit 51% to 49%. So there's still going to be some disgruntled employees there, aren't there? Which is not a good not a good thing. Machinists union deciding, is this little 320? It's a 319 actually, isn't it? You think. Look at the IAE engines. Look how old they look compared to the big engines, man. These are old things. These are. Is he coming in here, or is he going around? I think he might be going around the corner. Yeah, they don't know. Should we just wait for an aircraft that might be coming in? You got anything like a Swiss? Got any Swiss jets coming inbound? Charles, thank you. Jersey print horrid 319s. I don't know about horrid. Rachel Van's a minibus. Indeed, it is a minibus, isn't it? Wow. Yeah. So the biggest challenge for Boeing now will be to reactivate the the machinists back into work, because obviously they've got to reorganize, get all the tooling back up and running, find where they were on the system. It'll be good news. I'd imagine that the Boeing have, people are being a little bit bullish about Boeing now, but my the way I see it is that there's still a little bit of disgruntled employees out there if you've only got 51% of the workforce agreeing. Oh, 59%. 59%. I thought it was 51%. Okay, so 59%. Even so, it's not a huge majority, is it? It is a majority vote, of course. Anything over 50%, and that vote gets it. Oh, nice start up on the Air Canada 330. Look at this old girl, man. Look at her her core cowls. See the core cowl? Actually, you know what? They're the reverser cowl. That's the part of the aircraft that that has the that's the Trent 700 engine. So this one has the hinge door reverser mechanism, which is so flush you just can't see it. So they borrowed that off of one of their from their stores. Obviously, as you can see, it's in the new livery colours. It's very odd, isn't it? That's a very old looking aeroplane, man. Look at the state of her. Look at the state of her, man. Wow. That's like something you find in a bleeding museum, sort of like static display with all that weeping on the windows and everything, man. All that dirt. That's crazy. She must be due for some kind of a maintenance check at some point, I'd imagine. Yeah, that's not good, is it? 25 years old, Rachel Van Zeller saying that jet. Reverse Ops, good morning to you, sir. Hope you're doing well out there in Honolulu. So Frankfurt tomorrow, folks. At the moment, we're still not 100% sure on operations in terms of what direction. We believe that they may be on the opposite operations to what compared to what they were. That's the ground power unit being unhooked there by that chap, and then there's a articulated arm system that will fold out, will fold in, should I say, very easily put back in its place. Waiting for the bridge to be disconnected. Dispatcher is ready. Of course, it's the reverse ops is in Chicago. Of course he is. Sorry, mate. Jilly's laughing at me now. I know. Sorry, mate. I know you're out there in Chicago. Yes, of course he is. He's the yeah. Sorry, mate. Sorry, man. Sorry. Hold on a minute. Okay, so hold on a minute. Reverse ops. That is you from Honolulu, but you're in Chicago. Is that right? It's a different verse ops, not Honolulu, Patrick. Oh, sorry, mate. Okay, so he's out there in Chicago. Saw a quite interesting go around, which was literally a touch and go Dreamliner in Chicago, which was on runway. Is it 18? That far left runway. That one that by the catering section. Okay, is he going to walk out with him or headset connected? Okay. You want to watch that Headset connection down there. They've still got a little bit of time to go before this thing's ready to be pushed. Of course, the jet bridge is operated by an operator inside the jet bridge. Just about see them there. Looks like the door may have been closed, and so they're waiting to just move that jet bridge back. Remotely controlled. Here goes the Munich flight backing up right now. I like the way that those some of those jet bridges still have the graphic of a 747 on them, which is pretty cool. So yeah, operations at Frankfurt may be in the opposite direction to what we were. Reverse ops, funny enough, that we have seen. So we've covered our backside by basically getting a. We're going to be at the B Mine Hotel, and we will be putting up the promo code for that. For anybody who wants to book the B Mine, you'll see the kind of views that you get across the airfield whilst you're sitting there eating your croissant and having a lovely cup of coffee. It's a great viewing terrace at the B Mine Hotel. If nobody's been there, it's worth tuning in tomorrow. Of course, all members on board tomorrow. Look forward to that. So if we might take a trip out in the car just to get another option, another view option. Okay, so jet bridge being moved back now. And of course, the operator is doing that all remotely. Inside, see where that little window is. Thanks, Screaming Emu. Okay, looks like they're going to. Okay, are they going to go all the way back? Yeah, goes back quite some way. Telescopic, of course, just like the model ones that we've got. Telescopic in height and length. Now exposing that beautiful neo. Look at that. See what I mean about the surrounds around the window? How much better it looks with that finish. Whether that is anti-glare, I'm not sure, because obviously, you know, I believe somebody said that it was something to do with the heat dissipation on the paint or something like that. I'm not sure that would work either, because obviously black paint absorbs heat, doesn't it? White paint reflects it. So anti-glare, I could understand it if it was all the way along below the cockpit window. There is a section there that you can just about see, actually. That sort of semicircle that you can see in front of the two front windows, which is actually a duller sort of like satin or even matte finish paint to minimize or reduce the amount of glare that goes into the into the cockpit. Look how thick that glass is on there as well, man. But I don't know if it is just an aesthetic thing. Joe, yes, they do have radio control pushbacks, but only at Terminal 5. So these guys waiting. I think I might have to go soon. GP, are you able to check and see whether it's boarding or anything? 747 graphic. 74. Yes. LH909, I think, is the flight number, or 090, one of the two. Thank you. You see what I'm talking about when I talk about the Pratt & Whitney identification on the on those engines, folks. See that green lining there, Sonny Schneider. But isn't that the engine is just a thing of pure engineering beauty, isn't it? But that's the acoustic lining, and also the there is an inner acoustic lining as well, antifreeze and all that kind of stuff. There, they're heated linings in there, and the green is actually a Kevlar lining which absorbs any sort of like ice being thrown out or even ingested objects, and also any potential blade issues. But these, remember, are all carbon blades. Chad Hart, good afternoon. Eva, simply flying, was debating whether the 797 would be a wide or narrow body. It will be a wide body, I'd imagine. Sorry, no, 797 will be a narrow body. They were debating it. My impression is that it's a replacement for the 757, is it not? Fits perfectly into that market, because if the 797 was a wide body, then you might as well just have a 787-8, wouldn't you? Need more powerful engines as well. Glenn Hobbs gifted a membership saying thank you to whoever it was. Thank you, Glenn. You can join us in Frankfurt tomorrow. Hello, everybody. This is Jerry Dye reporting from London Heathrow Airport. On my way to Frankfurt for a members show, folks. It's a regular thing we do every month. We go to Europe once a month, and we also go to the United States and other places around the world. We've obviously been down under. We've been to Japan as well, Dubai, all live. And that's what is, gate is now open apparently. Just get this 330 going back, shall we? Okay, they're just waiting for this 330. Look at the state of that thing, mate. Oh, sunny Schneider, very foggy at Frankfurt right now. Now that's interesting. I landed in very, very thick fog, low vis conditions at Frankfurt on a 380 when they were doing I can't remember why. It was definitely a pilot affiliation, I believe, for British Airways on the 380. But anyway, I was told it was auto land, but okay. Anyway, okay, should have clearance to push. Sunny, yes, staying at the B mine. No, gate's open. We're all good. We're all good. Okay, shall we go? Let's just have a look down there, see. Oh, the gates looks quite empty. Right, folks, I'll see you later. Take care. See you in Frankfurt. You got me worried now.